Man, I can't catch a break with my sinuses. They've been bothering me ever since before Mammoth Lake, and they're bothering me down here. I got like 4.5 hours of sleep last night. Waking up coughing, sinuses, huge postnasal drip. So I went to the CVS and picked up some Flonase and trying out a neti pot for the first time. So we'll see if that can flush my sinuses. I don't know if I'm sick or just my sinuses get irritated, and the cold, dry air and wind and stuff of the Sierras has just been a constant irritant for me. I just wish I could relax in town without feeling like I'm recovering from being sick every time. Got some hot coffee here to drink for my throat, and just gonna try to rest. Sleep sitting up for now until my sinuses feel better. Not an option on the trail, but maybe I can calm things down a bit before I go back out. I need to go mail some items off. I'm gonna reduce a little bit of weight here, and had thought of some optimizations while I was hiking, and thought, okay, stuff I don't need, like my beanie, I never use it. I may cut my pad down too. I found that I use my pad inside my tent and everything, but I don't need the whole pad to like take a nap on, and I don't need it for having inside my tent to use as a pad. So I think I may just cut part of it off, and then I'll save that weight too. So the other thing, I need to find a barber, because it's been, I think, 85 days now since I've had a haircut, and then this thing is getting unruly. But yeah, it's a little raggedy right now. I look a little raggedy, feel a little raggedy. I got my packages mailed. My sinuses are still giving me some trouble, but I found a barber, and I feel like a new person now, at least in the hair department. It's gonna be a lot cooler, and boy, that beard was getting out of control. So I'm super thrilled, but man, big improvement. I am sick of being sick. Slept a little better last night. I think I slept for a full 5 hours straight. For a little while now on the trail, I've been waking up like every hour and a half. Night before I came in, I think I got a whole 3 hours, and then was up every hour, just not able to sleep. My throat's sore. It's post-nasal drip. So fortunately, unlike Mammoth Lakes, South Lake Tahoe has an urgent care. I went there and spoke to the provider and explained the timeline of when I started getting sick and when I started taking antibiotics and everything. Her conclusion was, you took them too soon. I don't know why they gave you antibiotics that soon, but you should have taken them later, because I think that they were mostly ineffective for what you had or have, put it that way. So she said, good, keep doing the neti pot, keep doing Flonase that you're doing for your sinuses. That'll help with my plugged ears that come and go. She prescribed me another 10-day round of antibiotics. So she says, now's the right time to take them. So I'm back on antibiotics. Wonderful. And she also recommended Zyrtec, just in case, to help with some kind of allergy symptoms or something, or in case I suddenly developed allergies, even though I've never had them in my life. But okay, so I've got a whole cocktail of things to do. I've added a couple days on, so I'll be here today and tomorrow extra, just to kind of do all the treatments and then take that stuff with me when I go back out to the trail. But I said, hey, what do I need to do to get this solved? Because I'm not sleeping very well, and that's affecting everything. It makes me feel exhausted, even though, you know, I have no infection in my lungs and my legs feel great and everything, but I'm just not sleeping very well. I just don't want to be battling this in another 2 weeks. I want to be hiking. Definitely does not improve your outlook when you're tired all the time and exhausted from that. I'm kind of amazed I made it as far as I did after Mammoth Lakes. I really hope this all does the trick now because, yeah, like I said, I'm sick of being sick. Well, like Mammoth Lakes, I've decided I was in town long enough. Starting to feel a little better. I'm only coughing spell a couple times a day now, but throat seems a little less sore, so maybe all the treatments I've been doing are having an effect. This cold wind out here isn't the greatest, but it's not as bad as it was, so I do feel a lot better than I did when I got into town, and got some decent sleep last night. Kept waking up, but I was able to go back to sleep, which is important, and I want to get going. Under the assumption that the antibiotics were given to me at the wrong time and now is the right time, I'll just keep taking those. I'm into day 2 of a 10-day course, I guess. So I'll be taking those for a bit. Got some cough drops, got my Flonase, got a whole medicine cabinet full of stuff here, I guess, with me. And gonna just keep on going. Got about at least a 25-mile day today to get through Desolation Wilderness, because you order a camp here, they require a bear canister. So I don't plan on camping here. I'll just hike on through. I just made it to the other side of the Desolation Wilderness. So now I don't need a bear canister, but I gotta find a place to camp. This has been an exceedingly long day for me. The thing that I was hoping wouldn't be much of an issue are my feet. My big toes, the joints there. I think it's my arthritis. It's the only thing I can think of that's causing the pain to radiate up the foot. But sometimes it just takes my breath away and my feet are killing me.
I've not had them hurt like this before. I'm gonna double up my ibuprofen. I've been taking one of the big ones each day, and I'm gonna double that to 2 and take one in the evening as well. And hopefully that can help me a little bit here. But I'm just feeling exhausted. And the mosquitoes are out. Fortunately, Chrissy was nice enough to permethrin my pants and shirt before she sent them. And they won't stay on either one of them. So if they start bugging me too much, I can put my bug net on. But for right now, I've got a little bit of immunity. inch to go around. So I am microspiking up. That wasn't even close to the sketchiest thing I've done, but I'm still glad I brought my microspikes through this section, because that snow had kind of refrozen and had that slick water surface on it. So that's nice in microspikes, but without them, it becomes a slippery nightmare. I just took a 2.5 hour break, but I think it was well worth it. I went to Donner Ski Ranch. I got some internet and checked, and they had breakfast. So I got myself a massive breakfast, which was tasty. And then I noticed on the menu it said something about breakfast pie. So I got breakfast pie too. The nice part, Donner Ski Ranch is known for giving hikers a 40-ounce beer when they come here, and everyone says, come get it. It's 8.1%. Really cool. But I didn't want beer with breakfast. So I asked if I could get a coffee, and they said yes. So I get coffee for my drink. I think that really worked out well. Now I'm walking back to the trail. While I sat there and had my pie and coffee, I charged my devices back up. I did better today than I thought I would. Nearly 23 miles, which isn't too bad. The snow turned out to be a lot nicer. It was probably like 50% less than I thought there was going to be, which is good. But I think I need to sit down. I nearly passed out like 3 times when I was setting up my tent, just bending over to like put in a stake. I stood up and got dizzy and had to hold on to a tree, and I felt like the black closing in. So maybe I pushed too hard going up the hills or something. I don't know, but I need to eat, so I'm gonna get my water and sit down because I don't want to pass out. That's a new one on me out here. Maybe all these drugs and pushing and everything aren't good for the system, and being still sick. Who knows? Time to relax and hide from the mosquitoes.